you guys just heard that. We have something exciting going on today. Welcome back to Baer Welding. It's currently Friday, 11:30. We got a lot going on today. We got a St. Patrick's weld test. We got to weld a clover with drunk goggles. It'll be pretty fun. I'm excited for it. But as you can see, we got a lot of people in the shop today. We had nowhere else to put this big beam, so we put it right in the middle of the shop. I'm not too happy about that, but what do you do? So what I've been working on right now is, you know, fence panels, day and night. So my math is 544. So it's a lot of welds. Danny's making some guardrails. These are pretty fun to make. They're pretty simple. You can kind of just relax and take your time with them and make sure they look good. Danny's been working here since as far as I can remember.
That way, we Baer Welding, fool.
If anybody's in master fabrication, it's definitely Danny. He knows what he's doing for sure. Working alongside him has been a good experience. He's such a character too. He's awesome. Doesn't like the camera, he's allergic to it. He has some choice words about him. We got the robo rail up and running. I don't know what they're cooking with it today, but it's always something exciting, something new.
All right, so we got Thane Winchester here. He is one of our 3 judges that are going to be, you know, telling us how we did. We're gonna be welding a 3-leaf clover, and we're gonna have these drunk goggles on. I think Jake might have already explained that, but we're gonna see who can weld the best with under the influence.
I think it'll be very interesting.
All right, so this is completely anonymous. No one's gonna know. The judges ain't gonna know who did which plate. I have a master sheet here that will tell us who's who, but these guys are gonna have to weld the silhouette of a 3-leaf clover onto this plate. You can tell that this isn't gonna fit on there, so they have to freehand it with drunk goggles on, with their welding hood on.
How'd everyone do wearing green today?
I would say we're 40% are green, I would say. Of course I wore my old school Arctic Cat jacket. Why wouldn't I? Garrett's killing it with
Patrick Star.
That's probably the best shirt I've seen though. Garrett's rocking it with St. Patrick's.
So what's the strategy?
I'm gonna hold it straight down and try to gauge the height with my hand. And just do the best I can. Those goggles throw your vision off so bad.
Our second judge just got here. We got Don Fuller. He seems very certified to help us with this weld test. So Don Fuller, he's a sales rep for Lindy. He comes to Baer Welding all the time. He sells us a lot of awesome equipment. We felt it was appropriate for him to come and hang out with us and be one of our judges.
Honored to be here.
Perfect. Glad you're here, man. We're gonna go put these on Don Fuller and see if he's ever experienced being intoxicated. We're hoping that this is foreign and not a familiar look that you've ever seen.
Whoa.
How is it?
Terrible.
You getting ready to? Would you drive home like this?
No.
Okay. Good answer.
I don't even know if I can stand up straight.
We won't spin you around too much, Don.
I'm already spun wearing those. Wow.
So we got these goggles. They're from Drunk Busters. They are supposed to simulate you being completely intoxicated. They make you see double. It makes you feel like you just did about 60 rounds on the spinning around. It makes you feel really unstable, like you're almost seasick. That's the challenge with this, is having that kind of influence while you're trying to do fine motor skills like weld a 3-leaf clover.
Okay, so Rob.
Yeah.
You were supposed to simulate
This, right?
on that plate.
All right, no problem.
I love it when he says no problem.
Wait, Rob.
Ready?
You gotta have a welding hood.
No, I'm just closed my eyes.
Did you do it with your eyes closed?
No, I could. These are good. I could see it. I connected it, but the next time I'll do it perfect. I could see perfect through there.
Rob,
What?
tell us how it was.
It was easy. I mean, it wasn't. Next time I'll do better.
So Rob just grabbed the beer goggles and just went to town welding without the welding hood. That was really funny.
Oh, well.
So you haven't put them on at all yet?
No, not yet. We'll see how this works. Oh my gosh.
He can.
Oh.
Garrett welds with his eyes closed anyway, so.
We'll see about that.
How was it, Garrett? Honestly, how was it?
Extremely difficult.
Really?
Can't see anything.
Okay, Dave. So, again, you're just going to simulate welding around the silhouette of that 3-leaf clover right there on your plate.
Using these.
Using those, and use your welding hood. That is highly recommended.
Yeah, we might have a winner right
Holy.
Nice
Dude.
Nice
You the man.
Okay,
I closed one eye.
good pro tip.
Yep.
All right. Gavin, have you ever put drunk goggles on before?
No, that's nothing like the real thing.
Nothing like the real
No,
thing.
nothing like the real thing.
All right, he's completed it. Would you give any pro tips to anybody that's never done this before?
I'm far from pro, but just kind of try to pay attention to what your hand movements are doing, muscle memory instead of vision.
So, for those of you that have welded, I mean, you have some muscle memory that you can kind of rely on to get the job done. We're gonna have some people on here that's either welded very little or never at all, so it'll be really interesting what they see and what comes of that. We're gonna have the boss man out here, Brian Baer. He's actually gonna come out here and weld. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I've worked here for 17 years. I don't know if I've ever seen that guy even tack a part together, so it's gonna be awesome.
Jared, how'd you do?
I did good, man. It was awesome.
Dev Dog, he is as talented as they come. This guy should be able to lay down a nice clover.
Dang, Dev.
Holy cow. We got a contender.
How's things looking, Dave? Yeah, the key, I think the key factor is try to keep one, because that, you have both eyes, open with those goofy goggles on, and it will distort you. So I had one eye shut, and it it was a little less distorted, but you're still pretty much welding blindly. So I mean, you got two filters going on at the same time.
Jake, how was the goggles?
I never want to do that ever again. I feel sick. I'm not even kidding.
So we just had a guy that welded his right down to the table. We had to pound it off with a hammer.
Can I turn my light on?
Of course you can.
This one up here?
Yeah.
Where it's at? I don't know. We'll see.
So Danny is very artistic, so he should be able to do this pretty easy. All right, I can already tell it's getting welded to the table right now.
Hey, you need to turn that wire speed up. I needed to put my light brighter.
Looks like you welded it to the table, Danny.
know.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I'm up. It's my turn next. Everybody at Baer Welding knows what brand of snowmobile I ride. So, Arctic Cat or nothing.
Pressure now, Rocky.
It actually ain't funny. This is pretty bad. Woo! I didn't want to weld it to the table. All right, so Thane here is a master fabricator. Been fabricating for a long time. He's owned his own business. He wants to give this a shot, so we'll see what his clover looks like.
I go in a lot of shops, and there isn't much I've ever seen better than what Thane does.
Thank you.
Thane's very meticulous on how things should be set up and going, so this should be rich.
My thought is, let's try to get this thing dialed in a little better to start with.
Perfect.
Let's just see. I'm just going to make it bond to the table so we don't have ground crap going on.
You guys learning anything? Because I am.
All right, so we're going to try and create that shamrock, right? Okay, here we go. We'll see.
Yeah!
Not
Go,
so
Thane,
easy
go.
now, is it?
Not necessarily the machine. It's hard to see your angle, how depth perception is non-existent. Like I kept feeling like I wanted to push the nozzle through the plate.
Am I really? Holy
Fluent.
If the goggles on, I am no good. Woo! Which
which flower do I kind of do here?
Once they put these goggles on, they start fumbling. Can't find anything.
There he goes.
Can't stand up straight.
There he goes.
All right, let's see if we can put down a shamrock
On
here.
Fuller. Here we go.
All right, Don, you got it, buddy.
He's probably practiced at home. Let's hear that. Sounds good.
Hey.
Beautiful.
Dang. You stayed on the plate.
Woo. I'm about to throw up.
Yeah, that's what's the worst is that seeing
Holy
all that
cow,
blur.
my legs feel weird right now. Like they feel like the floor's been moving.
Oh yeah, it makes you seasick.
Yeah.
It made me feel like I'm
Yeah, it
seasick.
kinda-
I'm like, oh. Okay, we got Danielle. She's our project manager. I think she's pretty artistic. I think she knows her way around a welder.
She got the gear on.
Danielle, you ready? It's gonna be awesome. Okay, Danielle, let's see how well we can weld this thing to the table. We wanna use a grinder on this one to get it off. You're doing good, Danielle. Keep her going. Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, good job.
Oh, wow.
That's perfect.
You know, it kind of looks like a chain. It's called
Hey,
chain
you outdid
welding.
me
Oh, that's
It's
perfect.
a new type of welding.
That's some pulse. That's some serious heavy pulse.
There we go.
All right, judges, how's it looking?
I was probably the second worst, honestly.
I think it's a pretty easy standout for first place.
This is gonna be first place in my vote. Yep. First place.
Okay.
Now we got to judge for second, and
And what are you guys judging off of?
just the best consistency.
They got to stay in their weld bead. They got to stay in the weld puddle.
And then I'd say this is in the running for second, along with that one. Yeah, I think that for second, third.
I'm going off of that because of consistency on his sizing.
Yeah. I think that's a consolation one right there. He had the best welds out of any of them. He just left that off. If they wouldn't have left that off, he'd have won it.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Ian. She is our office manager. She is going to see if she can weld a 3-leaf clover. All right, Ian, right down here.
I'm ready.
You've been cooking, huh?
I've been cooking.
Looks like you got the dogs dressed too.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Ian, this is to see if you're actually qualified to go on my next install. I know we've been talking about that for like a year.
Okay, so I have to do really bad.
So this, no. So as long as you can arc the plate, I think it qualifies you. So
I don't know what arc means, so.
you're gonna show us.
Okay. Okay.
Now you're ready to rip. Our arc length's like 3 inches long.
Bury that cone into the plate, Ian. Get
Touch it? Like
fire it up and push it into that plate. Push it into there.
I feel like I'm not touching it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to touch it.
That's it. I'm done.
Yeah, Ian.
Hey, that is really good.
Ian, that's going in your office like
That
right
is
now.
really good.
Oh.
I've seen everyone's welds so far. We've got some stiff competition, and I haven't welded in quite some time. I just run cameras now, so I'm gonna throw this on and see if we can make a shamrock.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Quinn, is that like normal drunk? I know you would know that.
I've never had any alcohol my whole life, and I don't think I want to either. This sucks.
Dang!
All right. I stayed on the plate. That's a win in my book.
Real trick is shade 5.
Whoa. All right, so we've got Mr. Baer here. Brian Baer is about ready to lay down a 3-leaf clover.
When's the last time you welded?
I'd say at least 18 years, probably.
Sweet. It's just like riding a bike.
Oh, Brian, I really think that you're like in the top 3.
Not bad at all. Seriously. Way better than mine. This isn't my welding apron. I'm actually off of grill duty for a second to come down here.
Some talented welders in the shop.
Oh my gosh. Who's this? Maybe I don't want to know. I got the 3 winners right here.
They do pretty dang good. Looks like we have a pro drunk driver on our hands.
All right, so we've got some smash burgers. We're gonna eat some lunch and kind of hang out with people and wrap up this party.
Yeah.
How was your burger?
It was good.
Really?
Yeah, it
What
was
would you rate it out of 10?
Yeah. Well, with the shamrock cookies, I'd say about 10.
Dang.
All right, so we got the guys gathered around. We're going to announce the winner of the Drunk Goggle Weld competition.
So, well, first of all, I want to say thank you for everybody that participated in this. It's been a lot of fun, and thanks for Brian and Danielle for helping coordinate all this.
Ian did a ton of work, so everyone
Thank you,
give Ian a round of applause. Meeting, so she ended up cooking too most of it. So, anyway,
So if you feel sick later, it's Brian's fault.
hopefully y'all had fun and had some good food and a little change of pace for the day.
So in third place, anybody recognize who did that one? Third place was Jared.
Yeah, Jared.
So the third place prize is 25 cash.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, put that on your trophy case.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, here we have our second place winner. Any guesses whose this is? Caden Vine.
Who's not here right now?
Who's not here.
Caden's at his brother's wedding, which is the only excuse we'll allow.
What did Caden win?
$50 of cash for Caden. I'll allow you to get that to him when he comes back. All right, the grand finale. I don't know if this is good for me to recognize that you weld so well drunk. But Devin West.
Yeah, Dev.
Shout out to our special judges today. Thane Winchester, yeah, Iron House Design, and then Big Don Fuller from Praxair. We try and do stuff like this periodically, you know, just as a team builder or morale booster. Show some appreciation for the guys for their hard work and have a little lightheartedness, make it a little fun. It's good to recognize and appreciate each other as much as we can. So that's really the purpose. That's why we do it.
So that's a wrap. Turned out to be a pretty good party. Everybody participated. It's good team member building. That kind of stuff is pretty common here around Baer Welding. It's a cool place to work. It really is. We appreciate each other. We have to spend 10 hours a day with each other. We might as well like each other and appreciate each other's talent, build each other up. Catch you guys on the next one.